I remember that my first meeting with Walt was in New York City after a performance of Camelot. And Walt came backstage to tell me about the new film that he was going to make called Mary Poppins. Well, I knew that Walt was out front in the audience, and I was very nervous that he was going to come backstage and visit me. I had a tiny little dressing room, and I remember when Walt came in, well, I wished it was a little more decorative. He seemed to fill the room. He was a marvelous personality. He was very funny, had a lovely sense of humor, and he was very demonstrative. He started acting out the whole of the script of Mary Poppins right there in that small little room, and before I knew it, since he was most persuasive, I found myself agreeing to go to California to hear the script and to hear the music and listen to the script. I was just about to finish in Camelot anyway, so it all worked out very well. Well, when I arrived in California, I found such a welcome waiting for me, I can't tell you. I was met at the airport, and Walt was there, and I was given flowers. I was spoiled to death. I was taken to Disneyland and given the tour of all tours. I was taken to the racetrack. I had a wonderful time. But I think the most exciting time of that trip to California was when I did go to Disney Studios to listen to the script and to hear the music. When I arrived there, I found that the whole script had been storyboarded. Now, I don't know if you know what storyboarding is, but it really means that the entire script has been laid out in pictures, in small pictures that had been hung along every wall of about 3 or 4 rooms in sequence, in the sequence of the film. In other words, this scene was laid out just so, and I could see exactly the way it was going to be. And for those of you who've seen Mary Poppins, you can imagine how exciting it was to see the penguin dance laid out, or the sequence with Dick Van Dyke, or the Pearlies, or the Cockneys, or whatever. There it was, right in front of my eyes, beautifully drawn, and I could see exactly the way the film was going to be. And then the Sherman Brothers played the enchanting music, and I'm afraid before I knew it, I was hooked. I couldn't say no. Mary Poppins was my first film, and I think I have to thank Walt for a great deal, because he made it easy and lovely experience. He had a special quality about him, and that was that he seemed to have the talent to gather nice people around him. I didn't meet one person that I didn't like on that set or on that studio lot. They were all lovely people, and I think it stemmed right from the top. It was thanks to Walt. He was a special man.